In the land of women, I have come from a land of women, homeowners, women who owned their bodies. It was never up for discussion. Us smoky Sahara women, all draped in silk and chiffon, we liked big-legged ladies, lips brimmed and gold stacked up to their elbows. My women walked thick on the red sand, a warrior dance. Stained in the black henna and soaked in sandalia, so when they walk, they know, Hiya Sudania. My women cascaded fabrics over their hips. They do not push up. They do not cinch in. They do not cover their mouths with their hands when they eat. My women owned land and their bodies. I am 20 years old. I do not own land. I haven't the parts to make a body. Some time ago, I betrayed my country when I realized I did not walk like my women. My mother told me, if you betray your body, it will testify against you on Judgment Day. Mother, I think I have broken my body. A testimony of broken parts. Hair. She was as cool as she was cruel. My thick, my black. She burned me, turned me the color of cooled coal. My coiled curls, now a subdued wave. My texture, a submissive, fragile thing. Before the cancer, I would have never fallen out without a fight. Eyes. They used to talk about the girl with eyes the size of the ocean in a land where the only big body the people have seen is that of the Nile River. Eyes round like dandelions. We stared far too long at the things we've always wanted and could not have, could only dream, but were never allowed to sleep. Tongue. Like licorice, like leather, lady language, and a smith with words. I was burning the good burn of the salty soup, the pickled parsnips, a worldly palate. I was the predecessor to the enemy before the enemy was the enemy. Stomach. I could not stomach up the courage without a desperate wrenching of my whole. Could not stomach the past. She was queen cruel, queen of this land, queen of her little mouse stomach in a land where the women banded together to put a ban on sugar and carbs, sweet and low. She was sweet and low. Low-cal, no-cal, fat-free, sugar-free, tiny, 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 tiny. I'm sorry, God, but I felt most at home and I was peeling the paints off the walls. Testimony of a broken heart. Dear hair, I am sorry I turned up the flat iron to 450 degrees and burned you into straight submission. Dear lips, I shouldn't have made you wage war with yourself. Dear skin, I should have just let you toast in all your dark glory. Dear eyes, dear thighs, dear little girl's demise, didn't anyone tell you that there are sparks at the tip of your tongue, that your soft was a precious heirloom passed down to you by women who have worked together to put your country back? Not a curse. Dear stomach, I've spent too long trying to make you small enough to fit into a mold, fit for all the Alyssas and Jessicas and Jennys of the world. I could never fit. Used you to fit into some clear plastic bottle that's going to end up on the shores of that ocean you crossed. What's the point anyway? I have come from a land of Sahara honeys, women with big canvas legs and semi-permanent tattoos, sultry sandalwood-scented landladies. I am 20 years old and some change. I am still renting apartments, still renovating and ripping out my own foundations, ever aware of spatiality and my geographical location in the grand scheme. I've always been a weird girl, trying to make place for myself without ever taking up space. If my body ever decides to forgive me, I think I'll buy myself a milkshake tonight in celebration.